Good morning, folks, from Lafayette, Louisiana. Stayed in a hotel last night. First time I've slept in a bed since August of last year. It was kind of weird. We are going to do a little sightseeing here. I've got to go here, I guess, pay to get in. But we are at the Acadian village here. And I'll explain more as I learn more. So we'll bring y'all back in a bit. This is the general store. This is where we go in and we have to pay. So, don't know if they want me to film, so I'm gonna shut this off. Okay, folks, as we come out of the general store, you have your bathrooms on your right there. And she said go to the right. So, I guess we start this way and work our way around. So. Now you can do a guided tour here. They have that. I don't know how many people you have to have. It's a little more expensive. Even got some modern games here. Turtles in the Bayou. And like I said, this is an Acadian village. I got a little handout here, so sorry, folks. I was reading this. La Maison Bernard, 1840. Let's go check this out. The Aurelia Bernard House. So the left section here was built in 1800, the right was added in 1840. Okay, so there was a lot of exiles from Nova Scotia right there. So I'm guessing they were French. They left France and went to Nova Scotia, just like my relatives went to Prince Edward Island. And then when England took over, they required everybody to convert to Catholicism, to Protestant, or leave. So my ancestors left. I'm assuming all these Acadians left and came down here, whereas a lot of my ancestors ended up in Maine. Oh yeah, it's dark in here, folks. I don't have a light for this. So, old typewriter there. Some keys are stuck. An accordion, it looks like it, an accordion. Violins or fiddles. Cajun fiddles. Okay. Then we come out of this side. They actually have stairs going up there where I'm assuming you could at one time go into the attic. Or maybe they had another room up there, I don't know. Oh, Lord. Yeah. We have another house here. Here we are at the La Maison Thibodeau, 1820. Maison Thibodeau, 1970, Don de la Rue d'Amity. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. My French is no good. I know a few phrases, and that is it. Donated by Mr. D'Artes Class, 1980-81, North Street Elementary. Okay. You got some leaves in here. Guitar. some kind of a trap down there. I'm not sure. Crab trap. Okay. Some old pictures. Fireplace. Linen closet. And they've got everything here in French and English, folks, because the Acadians were French. Another room back here, baby stroller, sewing machine. Oh, look at this little toy. Hey, you didn't have to go to Walmart to buy toys back then. Someone just made you one. Pretty neat. Going to this part of the house. Folks, if you haven't done so yet, I sure would appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Share the video. You might have a friend that likes this. Maybe his heritage or family went through the same stuff. Backyard. Here's the kitchen. I like that painting. Spaniards. Wood stove. Yeah, roux. Corn mac. Cajun Trinity or Holy Trinity. Jambalaya. Andouille. And tasso ham. Okay. Here's the yard. Chicken coop over there. I don't see no chickens. Outhouse right there. Chicken coop is over there. Another outhouse for the neighbor there. Okay. What do we have here? Is this? That's probably firewood there, or cleaning stuff. Who knows? Ah, here we go. Boudin making. Boudin. And gratons or crapins. Wash wringer, tub here, tub there, and you pull your clothing through there. There's the washing machine there. Imagine the gripes we would get now if we made the women use those. Or ask the women to use those. I ain't gonna say made. Ask the women to use those. Nice little river right out front here. La Maison Leblanc, 1821 to 1856. There's some nice paintings. You know, Kennedy. Hard to see some of this stuff. They need to come through here and wipe this glass down. The old rugged cross. Look like some dollhouses here. Acadians, not Texans, started a cattle industry. Well, I'm sure there's some Texans that would argue that point, but I never looked into it, so I can't say yay or nay. bottles and stuff. 7 generations of the Blaine Hebert family right there. I don't know, y'all can pause it and enlarge it and read it. See if you got family on there. Who knows? Fence post. There you go. Fence posts were left in wills. That's how important they were. Okay. We just came out of the La Maison LeBlanc. Just thought I'd show you a view of what you get to see. I think beneath they just turned these into like Airbnbs. Just let you stay out here in one of these old buildings. Whoa, we got some bees here. Those are honeybees, so, but there's lots of them. Look at them. I don't know if y'all can see them up there. I'm not sure if there's a hive or what up there. But I ain't going up there and messing with them. I don't know, I can see about 8 of them. So that's an old schoolhouse right there. The Mason. Looks like yeah, it looks like a schoolhouse. That looks like a more modern structure there, that white one. Somebody probably living there. And got a barn here. Blacksmith shop maybe, yeah. Looks like blacksmith shop. Bunch of old carriages over here. Look at that old canoe, that old dugout there. Man. Yeah, that's a dugout. Wouldn't float no more. Too many holes in it. Old carriage. Or buggy, I don't know. Lots of old farm implements in here. Got the horseshoe up there. Gotta have that. Yeah, there's the forge. Bunch of brands. Okay. More modern fire extinguisher. Okay, so, yeah. And here you have Stutz Bar and Pool Tavern. Don't think it's open. They said they had a restaurant on site, which would be nice because I'm kind of hungry, but it don't look like it's open. Old Mobile gas pump. That is La Maison de Tea Paul Duhon. There it is right there. It's closed up. Not very big. I'd say probably 8 by 12, maybe. bunch of cypress knees. I do believe that's what they are. And it is all, there's no steps out here, so it is all wheelchair accessible, it looks like. No steep embankments or steep ramps, although you do have to watch out for stuff like this. Whew. Crane just took off from right here, scared the living crap out of me. Now these mounds have been here quite a while, because especially that tree right here, that's not a young tree right there. Oh, there's a turtle. Y'all see the turtle? Looks like a red ear slider. Got some type of a military memorial here. It's nice. I always like to see those. They do need to replace some of their flags. Folks, you could easily spend all day here. Petroleum Helicopters Incorporated, a tribute to all who served in support of freedom with respect and appreciation. KLFY 10, Acadian's news leader. First National Bank, Robert Bob Lowe, Daily Advertiser. And, to the men, women, and families who gave so much. These stones all down here are just advertisers who helped fund this. This looks like the dance hall where they hold special events out here. You can get married out here. You can have company functions out here. Yeah. Got a little chapel right there, old church, get married. You got some other people across the way over there. Okay, we went through the blacksmith shop, but we haven't been here. La Maison Bellode, 1830. And this has been turned into a weaving center. Maybe they give classes in here, I don't know. Looks pretty interesting. Acadian crops. I used to have a few of those old irons like that. Mine were more like this one here. The Spinners Weaver's Cottage. Yeah, I'm sure this was originally a house, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. And it looks like the church is closed. I don't think we can get in there. We'll see. Yeah, please keep door closed so we can go in. We just gotta close the door. Whoop. See the lizard? He's going in. Yep, he's gone. Oh. Look at this place, air conditioned. Nice old church. I don't know, is it air conditioning or just cool and they got the fans going? I'm not seeing any AC vents. No, it's just the fans. It's nice and cool in here. This is the way a church should be. Just nice and simple, but pretty. Looks like it'll hold about 80 people sitting down. And the little church spoke to them and said, there you go, folks, if you want to read it. That's what the little church said. Amen. This is La Maison Castile, 1860. Okay, we'll start on this side. Here, again, there's some really nice paintings. Clothes. Pocket watch, Colonel Gustav Aurelian Bro. Duck decoy. Fireplace. Cooking pots. Another sewing machine. And I'm assuming this is the kitchen. Oh, baby's room over here. Do not enter. Ah, okay. So, this miniature house was built by Calais Como in the year in 1989. He built it with driftwood he collected from the Mississippi River, rocks and stone collected by the railroad track in West Wago, Louisiana. Calais was a World War II veteran. He passed away on November 27, 1989 at age 66. On loan, Mr. Henry Adams Jr. Looks like an old ice box there. Do not enter. Dolls, doll houses, miniature houses, soapbox, I guess. Trike. Got the back porch. Sit out here in your rocking chair and just enjoy the breeze. It's a nice breeze out here, folks. Okay. And in this room, we have another fireplace. This was the bedroom. Yeah. Fancy bedroom. There's like a well right there. La Maison du Docteur. Lafayette Parish Medical Society. Now this is the doctor's office and probably his house. Patient's bed, I guess. Probably the same place the doctor slept when he didn't have a patient. Some wheelchairs. Do not sit in chair. Okay, I won't sit in the chair. Certificates on the wall. Got a duck out there. I see supper. There you go. Want to be a midwife? Get your certificate. Midwifery. Looks like a blood pressure thing there. Man. You know, I don't really trust medicine nowadays. Probably dang sure wouldn't trust it back then, but would have had a different mindset too, so. You can't always apply today's thinking to past years because the mindsets were totally different. Oh, there's where all the turtles were hiding. Right there. One just went back in the water. Yep. Well, at least we know we got food. Well, that's going to be it for this, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. If you've been here and I missed something, let me know. I did. I missed the magnolia tree right there. It's the only one I remember seeing out here. Right there. So, again, hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment. Everything is appreciated and helps out. So, we will see y'all next time.